We don't buy into brand names, we buy into stories. We don't like supporting corporations, but we love supporting people. We use words with no meaning to define our jobs because we're tired of our jobs defining us. We're the generation that doesn't want to be labeled. We want to be ourselves. We're okay with vague descriptions when it allows us to decide the meaning. Girlfriend or boyfriend means so little when what you really are is in love. Husband or wife doesn't have quite the same ring when everyone doesn't have the freedom to marry. Is it a breakup or a break? We learned from Ross and Rachel's mistake and stopped bothering with names. They never seem to help anyway. We're done being defined by our ethnicity, our sexual orientation, and our age. We don't fit inside the boxes, and we're perfectly okay with life outside the lines. We don't live for others' expectations, and we don't expect them to live for ours. We embrace contradictions because unlike labels, at least they feel real. We don't want 4 grades to determine our future. We don't want 5-year plans to determine our success. We don't want 6-figure incomes to define our worth. We'd rather not make sense to you than feel senseless to ourselves. We rebel against old naming conventions because we see beauty in the differences, not beauty in conformity. We're tired of living in boxes we didn't build ourselves, and we're tired of living in constraints we didn't choose. We're tired of false dichotomies that have been decided for us. We want to be pretty and smart, gay and religious, progressive and moral. Remember, we don't need names to feel secure, and we don't need words to find our meaning. We don't want labels, we want liberation. We don't want titles, we want meaning. We don't need labels to tell us we're in love, and we don't need a title to make us feel important. We don't want to feel stuck, we want room to thrive. We don't want to live in boxes, we want to draw our own lines. The problem with labels is that they lead to stereotypes, and the stereotypes lead to generalizations, and generalizations lead to assumptions that lead all the way back to stereotypes. We're not just our name, our status, our profession, or our belonging. We're powerful beings capable of experiencing so much more than just our labels. Because we're the generation that doesn't like to be labeled.